Hey there, Coastal Bend. KIII Sports Director Chris Thomason once again joined by Islanders men's basketball coach Steve Lutz. And Coach, thanks for joining us.
No problem, Chris. Happy to be here.
All right, Coach. Well, this train just keeps on rolling. You guys have now won 8 in a row. You've got a chance to wrap up the regular season conference title later this week. Now, we don't know what the end product yet is for this team, but is this squad potentially better than the one last year that reached the tournament?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I hadn't really thought about it, to be very honest with you. You know, we've got so many pieces returning. It's essentially the same basketball team. You know, do I think that we're better than we were last year? Our defensive and our offensive numbers in league play are certainly better in terms of efficiency. But, you know, I mean, you can't really make that determination until the season is over. But I certainly think that we have an opportunity to be better than last year's team if we can continue to move forward.
How much does it hurt opposing defenses that you have 3, maybe even arguably 4 guys that can just completely take over a game?
Man, you know, obviously I usually look at the game from the defensive side of the basketball. That's kind of the way that I'm wired. And, you know, it makes it hard to prepare. You know, so you're a little bit, and I've said this before, you've got to kind of pick your poison. Do you want to, you know, do you want to double the post? Well, if you double the post, then Isaac can throw the ball out or Laz can throw the ball out. And now you've got, you know, guys on the perimeter that can shoot the cover off of the basketball, or, you know, guys that maybe get a pass from the post and then drive it back to the rim. So it makes it tough, especially when you have, you know, a team that's as unselfish as ours.
Yeah, and, you know, I had just asked you last week about kind of unsung heroes, and then, you know, Laz Keys goes and just kind of takes over that second half against McNeese.
Yeah, I mean, DeLazar's Keys had a heck of a week last week. He almost averaged 10 rebounds, but, you know, he was where he needed to be defensively. He guarded the post. He fought in the post. And then, you know, he was very efficient offensively. And a lot of those things that he was doing, you know, at McNeese State, those are just natural to him. Those are not set plays. So, you know, Laz, he's had a little bit of an up and down season, but he seems to be getting healthy and peaking at the right time.
How nice is it seeing the guys close out games? Obviously, that was a problem earlier in conference play. Now, they've seemed to really buckle down late in these games, you know, against Nichols and then really the entire second half against McNeese.
Yeah, no, I mean, at times, you know, the season's crazy. There's a lot of ebbs and flows, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. And, you know, prior to us going to that Houston Baptist Lamar swing, I mean, I had kind of been on them in the second half about our lack of defense. And, you know, our defense hasn't been poor in the first half here as of late, but it's been much, much better in the second half. So hopefully we can continue that trend, obviously.
All right, so you guys have some business to take care of Thursday at home against Texas A&M Commerce, but if you are able to do that, how cool would it be clinching that regular season title homecoming Saturday?
Oh, I mean, it'd be awesome. I mean, you know, we talk about this a lot. This is what you want to play for. I mean, playing meaningful basketball in February and March and hopefully even into April at some point. But, you know, it's only been done one other time, and that's Coach Arrow's team in 2006, 2007. And, you know, we always talk about being a team that wins the league and then wins the league tournament and goes to the NCAA tournament and wins games. And in step one, you know, it continues, I should say, on Thursday night. And then hopefully we'll be in a position to do that in front of, you know, what will arguably be our best crowd of the season with homecoming and with all the different things happening on campus. So it'd be really, really special. You know, I really would like for it to happen for our seniors.
Okay, so let's switch from coach mode to dad mode for a minute. Your daughter McKenna is in the TAPS 4A state semis on Thursday. How much of a proud dad are you?
Oh, I mean, I get more nervous at McKenna's games and when my older daughter Caroline was playing than I do ever at any of our games. Yeah, I mean, she's done a tremendous job. You know, obviously I uprooted her and brought her here. as a sophomore in high school, which is hard. And, there's been great days at Incarnate Word Academy, but there's also been some tough days for her. So she's grown and matured, and she played really, really well. I watched on the bus back from McNeese State on Saturday. So I wish all those ladies well on Thursday.
Yeah, hopefully they can get it done up in Waco and on to the championship game on, Friday, I think? Friday morning. So
Friday, yeah.
Yeah. Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck to her, and good luck to you guys this week. Hopefully by the time we're talking next week, you guys are Southland Conference regular season champions.
Sounds good, Chris. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday and Saturday.
All right. Thanks again for joining us on Hang Time Coastal Bend. We'll see you next week.